Kelly joining me tonight, Mason Johnson, the color analyst. So tonight's matchup, we've got women's basketball. The Oak Ridge Trojans taking on the visiting Del Oro Eagles. Tip-off about to commence. We've got Del Oro entering tonight at 5-12, so a bit of a rough season to start. And the Trojans on the other side of things, 12-7, so coming out pretty strong here. Kendra Alameda and Shaylin Perry are going to be the ones contesting this tip-off here.
So, Charlie, what do you think the Trojans' keys to victory for tonight are?
Just space the ball well, play on tempo. Don't want to give up too many turnovers. Just play solid basketball, I think, is the key for the Oak Ridge Trojans. A young team coming into today. Got to make sure it goes. Oak Ridge gets the opening tip-off. And that one will be knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. Trojans maintain possession.
I mean, definitely a young team, and they were just a big part of their success from last year.
Absolutely. The new captains this year, Jess Crannell and Brooke Williams. The latter, Brooke Williams, is not playing tonight. And there's a foul on the Trojans, so Del Oro will take over possession. Inbound, here's Shaylin Perry, the star of this Del Oro squad.
Definitely they should keep an eye out on her.
Perry's got it again. She'll go inside with a pass. That's Gordon.
She did have the option to shoot it, but she decided to share the ball.
Elena Estrada passes back. Now up top, Elsa Wilson. Estrada again. Shot clock winding down. Tries to go down low. No good.
I mean, that was just excellent defense by the Trojans, able to not foul, able to stay at home and force that 24 shot clock violation.
Yeah, absolutely. Trojans doing a good job defensively. No shots there. So now with possession again, here's Liv Jurgensen. Trojans trying to move the ball. Here's Crannell on the corner. From range, no good. Hunter Gordon on the rebound.
That was an excellent pass though from Jurgensen from wing to the corner, and it was a good one from Crannell, just couldn't quite knock it down.
Wilson with control of the ball. Down to the key, that's Geek. Bit of a loose ball, Estrada's there.
Excellent hands by the Trojans.
Ball movement, and no, intercepted. As Kendra Alameda comes away with a turnover. It'll remain Del Oro ball after that sequence.
I mean, Mr. White so far has this defense just focused on defense. Right?
Hadley Geek will inbound here. No points scored, and we're about a minute and a half into play here. So, Ben, very contested so far. Got some conferring here from the officials. Geek finally finds Wilson. Shot from Perry, no good. Jurgensen on the rebound.
I feel like the Eagles just kind of rushed that offense, their possession a little bit.
Errant pass from the Trojans goes out of bounds. Del Oro gets the ball back. So a lot of back and forth here. No one really establishing any sort of control yet. Geek with a lot of pressure. Perry now passes to the corner. And Wilson throws it to no one. Here's Jess Crannell, the junior, driving to the hoop. Puts up no good. Jump ball there, so the Trojans are going to. So quick timeout here from Del Oro. We'll be back after the break. And we're back after the timeout break. Gonna be a Del Oro ball.
Hopefully that timeout helped the Eagles fix their early problems.
Never mind, Oak Ridge ball. Looks like there was a bit of confusion between the teams. Here's Jess Crandall to inbound. She finds Lauren Marsh. Marsh driving, low pass, and Jurgensen scores the first bucket of the night in the paint.
Excellent vision, and then Jurgensen doing the work to just go up to the basket and lay it in.
Absolutely. A lot of ball movement in the backcourt. Perry finally gets it across, but that one picked off. So Kendra Alameda did a great job getting the ball, and then she absolutely throws it away. Not realizing no one was there, so costly penalty. Or miscue, rather. Lots of ball movement from Del Oro still. Perry essentially passes it to Wilson. And Crandall with a big block. She's got the fast break, lays it up, and she's got it. So the Trojans quickly up 4-0 here. Starting to establish their rhythm. And now a scramble for the ball. Del Oro somehow maintains possession.
Yeah,
Perry, not quite from three, misses.
Del Oro's just really sloppy in this first quarter. Like, they just kind of want this quarter to end so they can just fix their mistakes.
Absolutely. Not a lot of shots, but also no shots have fallen so far for Del Oro. So a bit of a concern, but it is just the first quarter, shaking off some rust, so to speak. To Marsh. And Marsh, excellent shot off the glass.
Excellent dime from Crandall, finding her teammate Marsh, and then Marsh doing what she needs to do.
Perry driving, gets a screen. And pass, Alameda was there.
I mean, this Trojans defense, their arms are just everywhere tonight.
And ball goes out of bounds on the Trojans on the quick play there. And we got traveling here on Del Oro. So Oak Ridge will get the ball back in plus territory. Jurgensen, the sophomore, will inbound. So the Trojans have a whole lot of sophomores, only 2 seniors and 2 juniors. So this team, very young, some inexperience as opposed to last year's section championship winning team. But they're making their way nonetheless through the Sierra Foothill League, second in that division.
Definitely a growth season for this young team.
Estrada has control. Sophia Williams playing great defense. Sydney Sommer with the ball. Back to Estrada. Del Oro trying to find something, and that shot from Wilson, no good. Peyton Hyde picks the ball back up. And with the shot clock reset, Eagles have all the time in the world. And the first points of the night for the Eagles, Hunter Gordon in the paint.
I mean, using her size, using that to her advantage, and then just going up strong with the ball.
Yep, just bodied her way through, and it paid off. Jurgensen cuts to the basket, and out of bounds.
Kind of felt like that should have been a blocking foul, because Liv can just go anywhere.
Yeah, a little bit. And they are going to call the foul on Gordon. So Trojans will maintain possession. Crandall trying to find somebody. And that one no good. And that'll go as a turnover. So the Trojans coached by head coach Steve White. He's been there head coach for 19 seasons, dating all the way back to 2004. Longer than I have been alive, folks. That's a long time.
Same with me.
And they have never had a losing season under Coach White, so a storied program here, powerhouse in the Sierra Foothills. Traveling there for Oak Ridge. And on the other side of the head coaching battle, Jennifer Judge in her second year as head coach of the Del Oro team. Last year went 18-9, so had a pretty successful team last year. This year, not shaping up in a similar fashion. Obviously a lot of season still to play though. That ball out of bounds off of Peyton Hyde, so Oak Ridge will get the ball back.
I mean, that happens to every head coach. Like, you can't have two back-to-back years of success. You know, you just got to, like, find that success you had last year.
Yep. Oak Ridge, lots of ball movement. Here's Marsh. And pass down low, intended for Jurgensen. And jump ball looks like. Yep, jump ball, they'll give it to Del Oro.
Get some fresh legs for Crandall.
Yep, Ava Edwards checks in. Another sophomore on the team. Estrada, big drive, but it stalls out. Sommer with a big shot, no good. Tried the hook, couldn't get it.
Just a bit late reaction from the Del Oro offense.
Two minutes left in the first quarter here. Trojans trying to get some more offense. Jurgensen cuts to the basket. Shot is no good. She gets her own rebound.
Always good to stay with the play and never give up on it.
Kendra Alameda in the paint. Picks up two.
Excellent left-handed layup from Alameda. More importantly, an excellent dime, too.
Hyde with some space. And that ball contested. No good. Alameda with the rebound. Ava Edwards with control. Bounce pass. Alameda in the paint. Gets rid of it. Jurgensen from deep. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Oak Ridge ball. Ella Cottrell in for Liv Jurgensen. Getting some more fresh legs. And Cottrell gives it to Edwards. Edwards inside and one. Man, she is showing that fire already.
That was just an excellent attack from Jurgensen, putting the ball on the deck, putting her head down, making an excellent strong move to get the and one.
Definitely. Jess Crandall back in. Kendra Alameda will check out. And Ava Edwards gets her free throw shot. Trojans up by 9. Shaylin Perry using that speed, trying to get something started.
But Williams just had great defense.
Double team. And good defense results in Trojan ball.
This is definitely one of the weirdest first quarter scorings I've ever seen in a high school basketball game.
Yep, not a ton of scoring to start, but it's since get kicked up. Cottrell from deep, off the rim, no good. Good bounce pass from Wilson to Perry, who shoots and drains it. Shaylin Perry averaging 13.4 points per game, so picks up 2 for the first time tonight. Edwards from range is no good. Crandall on the rebound, gets fouled on that shot.
Crandall crouching for the boards, going up strong, getting the contact, and going to the strike for 2.
Great play there from Crandall. Heads up. Does a good job getting to the basket. And good job drawing the foul, too. Crandall, one of the four remaining players, I should say, from last year's section championship squad. And since been named a captain this year.
As she should, because she should definitely be the leader of this team.
Absolutely. Last year enjoyed quite a bit of success as a second option to Tegan Brown. Played a lot of shooting guard.
I'm sure Ellen Ray was probably the third option.
That too. It's now Del Oro ball after Crandall makes both of those shots. Lots of movement. Wilson has it. One-on-one with Crandall. And they pass it away. Inside, Grace Romani couldn't get the shot. So after one, the Trojans up 13-4. We'll be back for the second quarter. And we're back from the break. Oak Ridge up 13-4 here at second quarter, about to begin.
Hopefully the Eagles just talked about offensive strategy, getting more ways to get your buckets maybe down the paint instead of just taking shots.
Yeah, they've got to convert. They've fallen flat for the most part so far here today. Trojans clearly have command of the game right now. And Williams with a bad pass. Easy ball to Del Oro. Perry trying to get somebody. Crandall playing good defense. And a bad pass from Hyde. Trojan ball. Williams driving. Puts it up, and she's got the lay-in.
I mean, Williams just was like on the gas. She was not stopped planning the break, and then she was just going to the cup for two.
Wilson finds Hyde. And intercepted. Cottrell. And her pass is deflected. Out of bounds. Trojans will maintain possession.
Very lucky to have that pass deflected because that was just going to nobody.
Yeah, that would have gone out on the Trojans for sure. Ava Edwards from range. Off target. Her shots have been a little wide to start the night. We'll see if she can correct that. Estrada will find Wilson. And back to Estrada. Back and forth for Del Oro.
This press defense is just really just like dominant.
Coach White's scheme is working pretty effectively, I'd say, tonight. Del Oro has been flustered. That one goes out on Del Oro. Oak Ridge will get the ball. Crandall to Williams. Edwards almost loses it. Finds Crandall on the wing. Jess Crandall from range. No.
That was a good pass there from Edwards. Across court to Crandall. Crandall just couldn't quite knock it down.
Marsh and Gordon were wrestling for that one. Ends up being a jump ball, and it will go to Del Oro. And Marsh gets back in there in possession.
I like that Marsh is diving on the floor, getting dirty, making sure she tries to get another possession for her team.
You can just see how physically she plays. She is just back and forth and really aggressive right now, but that's all the Trojans need. Cottrell on the outside. Now Crandall. Williams from range. No good. Oak Ridge has not hit a three yet.
I mean, it was a good look by Williams, just a little bit too strong in the air.
Yeah. It's not like they've been bad looks. The shot selection has been very good. Jurgensen back in. Ava Edwards checks out. And Del Oro once again being swarmed. And errant pass. They're going to let that go out of bounds. Crandall makes a smart play there.
Definitely smart. You don't want to take an easy risk.
So now Williams in command here. Back and forth, Crandall, Williams. There it is again. Good ball movement. Shot clock winding down. Marsh puts it up, and she's got it.
I mean, that was just smooth all around. The way the ball was flowing, everybody got a touch, and then Marsh just flips it up and in.
Absolutely.
Marsh got a little lucky, though, for sure.
Yeah, and she's just been very good in the paint so far. Good defense and offense. She's going to be very key cog here in the Trojan plan. Williams with a wide open look. Too strong again. And jump ball here. They'll give it to Del Oro.
Yeah, too strong from Williams and just kind of just shot it to the left.
Yeah. Subs for Del Oro. Peyton Hyde is in. Grace Romani is out. Trojans collapse and foul on Oak Ridge.
Eagles got to get something out of this possession.
Absolutely. They have not scored since the first quarter. Here's Cottrell. Fast break to Williams. Puts it up, and she's got it.
Excellent fast break off the steal, and Williams doing her part.
Perry tries to get something started. Now the offense finally moving on their side of the floor. Gordon in the paint, puts it up, and it's through.
How did you saw it?
And one.
Just really just like trucked it up and just went in with their size.
Yeah, great leverage there. He's able to get around the defense. Alameda back into the game. Brings some more height into the equation for the Trojans.
Yep, you want to match up with Donna with
Gordon, yep. And speaking of, her shot on the free throw is no good. Shot from Hadley Geek, also no good. And another jump ball. Trojans have it, though.
Excellent aggressiveness from Jurgensen.
And a great show of strength, ripping it away at the end, trying to convince the rest that it was hers. Williams getting swarmed. Looks like Delora trying to adopt that same strategy. Williams will get fouled by Elsa Wilson. So Oak Ridge with possession, and that one's gonna go out on the Trojans. Bad pass from Crannell, and she's hearing it from Coach White.
I mean, even veteran leaders just make mistakes sometimes.
Yep, but Coach White, one of those coaches, he is very intense.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of an acquired taste for these players, but they certainly like him. They respect him. His system is good. Out of bounds. Officials trying to confer. They'll call it Del Oro ball. Geek gets it to Gordon, puts it up, and it's through.
I'd have thought that was 4.5, honestly.
Pressure, Liv Jurgensen wide open. Uncontested, she gets the points.
Williams, excellent dime from other side of the court to Jurgensen.
Hyde, bounce pass, Gordon puts it up. She's got another. So Hunter Gordon getting hot.
Coach White definitely wants to talk about it.
Yep, Trojans still up 21-10. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. So we're back, timeout break, just about over. Oak Ridge up 21-10 against the Del Oro Eagles.
See if Coach White and his team talked about stopping Gordon.
So Oak Ridge will have possession of the ball. Here's Jess Crannell. And the Trojans coming out with some misdirection. Jurgensen again, and she gets fouled.
I mean, that was an excellent quick bounce pass to Crannell for that fast break.
So yes, good break from Oak Ridge. Jurgensen will shoot two. First one through. Second one up and through. So an interesting tidbit here for both teams. Oak Ridge started off a bit rocky, but since December 16th, they've won 9 of their last 11 games. And Del Oro, in the same stretch, has lost 9 of their last 11 games.
Oh, I mean, that is a very weird ratio, I think.
Yeah, so the Eagles trying to get something going, turn their season around. Trojan offense on the move. Whistle and foul on Alameda. So in any case, Del Oro possession. Lots of ball movement. Geek driving to the basket. And no, out of bounds, but still Del Oro ball.
I believe the block was from Alameda, right?
Yeah, it looked like Alameda or Jurgensen was in there. And Gordon can't get the ball, and they'll have a jump ball for that one. Foul on Hunter Gordon. That's her second. She's going to have to watch out.
You have to very keep her hands clean for the rest of the game.
Yeah, don't want the leading scorer to foul out. That would not be good. Here's Marsh. Tries to go underneath. She'll get fouled. Her first trip to the line tonight. And no shooting foul. A shooting foul. Officials can't figure out which one they want. Marsh shooting 2. That's the bottom line. First one. Makes it. Second one is through. Here's Hyde. Tightly contested by Williams. There she is again. And that ball tipped out of bounds.
Excellent read by Crandall. She saw that, she knew it was coming.
Yeah, closed in on the lane. Did a good job getting there. Unfortunately, went out of bounds for the Trojans. So Del Oro ball. Geek making some moves. Gives it to Gordon, who's got it.
Basically, this Eagles offense is just kind of like find Gordon and have her do the work.
Yeah, the Trojans have had a hard time defending her. Marsh and Alameda. And a block there. Hunter Gordon gets in there.
She's doing it on both ends now.
Absolutely. Jurgensen. To Krenel now. Shot clock winding down. Jurgensen from deep. No. Marsh gets the rebound. Puts it back up. No. And Perry comes away with it. Intercepted by Jurgensen. She can't get it through. No shots fell.
I mean, I'm just shocked about what I just saw.
Geek puts it up and draws the foul.
I mean, Marsh and Jurgensen really had like point-blank layups.
Sometimes those shots right under the basket are the hardest, though.
Sometimes you really do need that backboard. You don't want to choke it.
Right. Geek makes her first one. And second shot coming up. Shot goes through. Del Oro down by 10. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Alameda no good. Out of bounds on the Trojans after that shot.
Very unlikely that your center shoots unless if she can shoot.
Del Oro scrambling, trying to get something and close this gap here. Perry from 3, no good.
I mean, Perry just hasn't been herself tonight.
Alameda under the basket. She's got it off the glass.
Excellent response by Almeida after that three she took previously.
Time running. We're under 20 seconds. Under 15 now. And a foul.
Fouls on 15. White 15. Liv, you're in sync. Her first. Team 6 subbing in. Ava Edwards.
Delora trying to get another score before the time expires. Hyde looking, trying to find something. And she'll toss it out of bounds. 2 seconds left.
I mean, I guess she just rushed it.
And the Trojans will let time expire. And they head into halftime up 27-14. Del Oro needs a big halftime pep talk. In any case, we'll be back to bring you the third quarter after the break. Welcome back to TPSM here on YouTube. We got second half action between the Oak Ridge Trojans and the Del Oro Eagles. As you can see on your scoreboard there, Oak Ridge up 27-14. And Del Oro will start with possession of the ball here.
Pretty good, comfortable margin for the Trojans, up by 13.
Yeah, they played pretty soundly, not a ton of errors, as opposed to Del Oro, just shots have not fallen. Here's Perry, and that one no good, too far. Williams has a bit of a fast break here, driving. And they'll call her for a carry.
I mean, this carrying's just really been weird lately. It's been going on around the NBA, and it's just really hard to figure out.
Yep, it's an interesting penalty. Geek inbounds, and Marsh knocks it out of bounds. So already, Trojans playing ultra aggressively. Estrada successfully gets it. And now Eagles have to work it around. Jump ball. Oak Ridge comes up with the possession. Lauren Marsh gets in there, wrestles it away.
Almeida also helped out Marsh.
Jurgensen inbounds. Crannell and Williams going back and forth. Bad pass, but luckily Oak Ridge there. Alameda in the paint. She gets blocked and rebound. That's Geek. Hunter Gordon in the paint. She's got another racking up buckets on the inside.
Being the Brittany Griner of high school basketball.
Low key. Good ball movement from the Trojans, trying to find an opening, catch to the defense off guard. Jurgensen, open, shoots from range, bang!
That was an excellent stroke by Jurgensen, finding the bottom of the net. Nothing but clean on that shot.
Trojans finally connect from deep, and it's a good one. Del Oro with a deep shot of their own, no good.
That was Perry with the shot.
And Alameda on the pass from Williams. Oak Ridge with all the momentum, and Del Oro coach Jennifer Judge is going to try to halt it here with a timeout. And we're back after the timeout break. Del Oro with the ball. Estrada with possession, trying to move around. Defended. Williams and Crannell all over her. And that will be a turnover. Subs, Peyton Hyde for Elena Estrada. And Edwards loses control. Jump ball.
Looks like that was a little high post offense for Liv.
Trojans will luckily maintain possession. Never mind, it's a Del Oro possession. And now officials and the scorers table are conferring. They decide it was indeed a Del Oro possession. Eagles moving the ball around, trying to get something started. Geek from the free throw line, no good.
I feel like Geek just kind of just rushed that and just chucked it off the backboard.
Yeah, and Crandall loses control of the ball there, turns it over. And that one blocked. Grace Romani tried to put the shot up, contested. Williams drives to the hoop and she'll get fouled.
I felt like Williams could have tried to shot the ball up a little higher, but she was kind of in a rush getting pushed out of bounds, I thought.
Yeah, I think she was just trying to guarantee the foul shots. She knew it was going to be a tough shot. And her first one, no good, bounces right out.
There's just sometimes we're not lucky.
Yep, sometimes just a bad bounce off the rim. And that one from Williams is good. And substitutions. Sydney Somer is in, and Hadley Geek is out on the Del Oro side of things. Good ball movement from Del Oro, but they're still in the backcourt. Finally get across. Peyton Hyde with a shot. No good. Ava Edwards on the rebound. Now the fast break. A bounce pass to Crandall. Edwards shoots it. No good, and out of bounds off of Oak Ridge.
I love that back and forth between Edwards and Crandall. That was just beautiful.
Back and forth action from Del Oro.
I feel like they got it off around the 7-6 second mark.
And a bad pass there from Shaylin Perry, and the ball goes out of bounds. Trojan ball.
Out on Oak Ridge, Del Oro ball, 4:33 remaining.
Sydney Somer inbounds it, and the Trojans will steal it. Edwards puts it up, and it's through.
Edwards was able to redeem herself from the previous layup after the assist from Crandall.
Yep, and another steal. Jurgensen bounce pass. Crandall puts it up, and that one's good. Trojans up by 20, and we'll get a timeout here from Del Oro. We'll be back after the break. And we're back after the break. Del Oro with control of the ball. Hyde looking for options. Now right back to her. Here's Wilson. And a steal from Jurgensen. And she loses it. Right back to where we started.
always got to keep your composure when you're dribbling on a fast break.
Hyde. Another steal. This time it's Edwards.
Oh, what a
Crandall on the
pass.
fast break. Oh, off the backboard. Not even the glass, the actual backboard.
I'm sure Crandall will be thinking about that one. That'll haunt her.
That's going to haunt her for sure. Perry, deep shot, no good. And Sommer falls out of bounds with it.
That was just
No,
an
it's a foul.
excellent dime from
Foul on Ava
Edwards,
Edwards, yep.
Subbing in, number 24, Elliot Trout. For number 15, Lynn Harrington. Subbing in, your senior, Lauren Marsh. For Kendra Alameda.
Looks like Mr. White want to get that veteran experience back in.
Yep, Lauren Marsh back on the floor. Perry tries to cut in, but no good. Here's Gordon. 3 people on her. She puts it up still and almost made it, but just fell short. Crandall to Marsh. Bad pass. Gordon was right there to get it. So now Del Oro setting up slowly. Perry to Wilson. Sommer with a bounce pass to Hyde on the inside. Stolen by Crandall. And travel on the Trojans will negate the steal. And now we get some subs.
I mean, yeah, Crandall just made a mistake. You really just got to watch yourself when you have the ball and you're on the ground.
Shot from Wilson, no good. And Addison Hunt gets the rebound there. Sophomore guard checks in for Jess Crandall. Turnover by the Trojans there. Looks like they got too hasty. Tried to take the ball up the court.
Never seen that dribbling turnover before.
So now Del Oro will try to inbound. That time went out of bounds off of the Oak Ridge Trojans. And a foul before the shot, and looks like Oak Ridge trying to get a timeout here.
Fouls on 3, senior, Lauren Marsh. Her first.
And there's the timeout from the Trojans. So we'll be back. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left here in court. And we're back after the timeout break. Del Oro with the ball. And that shot no good. Out of bounds off of Oak Ridge. No, off of Del Oro. Oak Ridge ball.
That was definitely just a rush shot from the Eagles right there.
Definitely.
Didn't really need to do that.
So now Oak Ridge going slow here. First possession in a little bit. Marsh driving. Throws it up. No good. Gets the rebound. And Del Oro ball. Here's Elsa Wilson. Finds Sydney Sommer. Del Oro just taking their time. Trying to slow the ball, pace the play down. Shot clock winding down. And ball is loose. And Cottrell has it for the Trojans. And Addison Hunt can't hit that shot.
That was a good decision, though, from Cottrell.
Definitely. And Wilson, they're going to call it a travel. So Trojan ball.
Excellent shot defense from the Trojans.
Definitely, it worked to perfection there. Edwards drives to the hoop, and that shot too high.
I did like the idea not to shoot it, put the ball on the deck, went to her left, and just kind of rushed the layup.
Yep, just a little bit off. Here's Hunter Gordon for Del Oro. She goes outside to Sommer, tries for three, no good. Hunt gets the rebound. Edwards once again goes to the key, passes out. Cottrell from deep, swishes it.
That was an excellent shot from Cottrell.
Absolutely, right on the corner, lets it fly, pays off.
Also, that flow of the ball movement was pure.
Steal from the Trojans. Here's Cottrell again, and gets the ball knocked away from her. Trojans maintain possession. Jess Crandall is in, and Sophia Williams out. Hunt passes to Edwards, who lets it fly from deep, and she's got it.
She definitely takes her form on that shot, for sure.
2 consecutive threes from the Trojans. Puts them well ahead here. A 3 from Del Oro this time. Elsa Wilson, no good. Cottrell, as time expires, no good. So with that, that will conclude the third quarter. We'll be back for the fourth right after the break. And we're back for the fourth quarter. The Oak Ridge Trojans up 43-16 against the Del Oro Eagles. Here's Lauren Marsh for the Trojans. Passes to Edwards. Tries her own inside, no good. So now Del Oro's ball.
That was a good look, though, I thought.
Edwards, aggressive defense, and Wilson finally gets rid of it.
They know how to watch their hands there. Got away with the push.
Hunter Gordon goes inside, and no good, but there's a foul, so she'll head to the line for 2. Gordon scored a lot of points so far. She will not add that one. First attempt, no good. Second one pending. But first, some subs for the Trojans. Kendra Alameda and Ava Schrader. Gordon's shot is good this time.
Lucky bounce off the iron.
Yep. Alameda puts it up, and she's fouled. Doesn't go in, though.
That was excellent ability for her to draw that contact.
Alameda's first shot, right through. And there's that second shot from Alameda, no good. Foul on Cottrell there, got a little aggressive. So Del Oro ball once again. Here's Shaylin Perry. Has had a quiet night so far, which is unexpected from the leading scorer here for the Eagles.
Trojan's defense definitely had her on Hall of Fame plans tonight.
Geek goes low and gets that one off the glass. Trojan ball. Hunt, Cottrell, Schrader drives. And Alameda gets blocked. Trojans still have it.
She got hit on the wrist a little bit too.
Little bit. Now the Trojans just dishing it all over the place. Alameda puts it up. No good. Cottrell gets the board. Crannell from three. No. And a foul.
I feel like Alameda, when she had the ball in the post, she would have had someone right behind her for an easy layup.
Yep. It was contested all the way through, so good defense from Del Oro.
She would have had eyes on the back of her head. That would have been helpful.
It would have been. And out on Del Oro, an excellent play from Alameda. Throws the ball against the legs of, I believe that was Perry, and it goes out.
Definitely a smart strategy.
Hunt inbounds. Cottrell, and a really poor pass. Here's Wilson on the fast break. No good. Gordon from the key gets it. So that'll cut the lead down a little bit. Out of bounds on Gordon there. Tried to block the lane.
Gordon tonight has just been the star for the Eagles.
For sure. She's been having a very good game. Averaging 8.6 points per game, 6.3 rebounds, and I believe 2 or so blocks. So she's had more than those numbers already. Perry trying to start something. Hyde almost loses the ball, but Wilson saves it. Perry from deep. No. Goes out of bounds, and that'll be a Trojan possession.
Perry just left it short. I mean, she shot it with confidence, though.
Schrader's pass is deflected. Hunt will pick it up. Crannell directing traffic. Hunt from the arc, and she's got it. That was 2, but she was on the wing. Looked a bit close.
Excellent assist from Crannell.
Wilson with a 3, no good. Gordon gets the rebound and puts it back in there. Under 5 minutes to go here in the game. Schrader almost loses the ball.
She almost carried too.
Here's Schrader again. Driving. Has to get rid of it, but it's intercepted. Now Perry. Finds Geek. Making a move. Cuts inside. Lay in, no good. Cottrell gets the board. And now the ball back in Crandall's hands. Oak Ridge setting up, taking their time. And Del Oro gets the ball back. Wilson to Geek on the outside. That one's good. So we'll get a timeout break here. No. Yes, we will get a timeout break. We'll be back after 30 seconds. And back from the timeout break. 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. The Trojans up 46-26 against the Eagles. And now we're starting to enter the action here. Del Oro offense starting to come alive late here in the game.
I mean, just really too late, to be honest.
Perhaps. Crandall, fast break to Alameda. And that one, shot attempt from Trisha George. She can't get it, but she'll get fouled.
Looks like this is her first action of the night. Looks like whoever she said that for just needs the rest of the night off.
George's first shot is through. Second shot, also good. Perry takes it up court, directs the offense a bit. Geek from the wing, no good on that three-pointer. George gets to the rebound before she gets fouled. So Trojan ball. Hunt to Crandall. Now outside to Schrader. Lots of back and forth here. Crandall picks it up, barely saves it. Good bounce pass. Alameda gets fouled. She'll take 2 to the line.
Crandall also has Schrader right behind her in the corner.
Fouls on number 5. At the Geek, her second, team 6. Alameda shooting 2.
And that one, Alameda is good.
It's like Edwards is being checked on the bench over there.
Second shot is through. Trojans will break 50.
That was a clear shot.
Here's Gordon. Geek again from 3. No good. And Hunt gets there on the rebound. Trisha George passes Alameda through.
George with an excellent decision to find Alameda for 2.
And that one, travel on Del Oro, so Oak Ridge will get the ball.
Definitely picked up that pivot foot right there. Or maybe swung it around.
Crandall subs out, Jurgensen is in.
Smart decision from Coach White.
All sophomores on the floor for the Trojans. Perry lets one fly. No good. And Geek in and out. Almost had the three.
Just unlucky.
George to Alameda. Outside. Jurgensen from beyond. No good. And she'll pick up the board.
Jurgensen's shot just was unlucky as well.
Hunt from range. Bang! Two minutes left to go and the Trojans in control.
Addison was just locked in on that shot.
Gordon goes outside. Wilson with a wide open look. No good. Trojans will get the rebound and they'll cough it up. Gordon in the paint, no good on the layup.
Looks like Mr. Wise seeing like what he can get out of these sophomores.
And Jurgensen drives on the way to the basket. Elsa Wilson picks up the foul.
Pacho and Estrada check back in.
So Jurgensen will get two shots here. First shot is good.
30-point game we got on our hands.
Yep, we do have a 30-point game here. And second shot from Jurgensen, no good. Gordon almost loses that rebound. But Del Oro firmly in possession. Geek from long, no good. Estrada gets the board, puts it back up, and off the glass, it's good. Schrader passes, and Hyde on the fast break after the steal, and looks like she's gonna get fouled.
I believe Hunt's pass is just a little lazy. She didn't put enough effort into it. If you just kind of like lob it over, can have time to do a chest pass.
And that one, no good from Hyde, first shot.
I mean, this win's just been unlucky for both sides tonight.
Second shot, also no good. So Hunt with the ball, and it'll go out of bounds off her hands. Del Oro ball. Estrada drives to the basket, but she goes outside. Geek from long, and she's got it.
She finally finds the bottom of the net. She's been looking for one of those all night.
Now here's Edwards. Can't hit it.
She just left it short. It was a great look, though.
Under 20 seconds to go here. Only thing that could change is the final score. This one pretty much done. And the Trojans are going to slow up and try to let time expire here. Under 5 seconds to go, and that's going to be ball game, folks.
As they take business on their home floor.
So the first home game for the Trojans since 2022, December 23rd to be exact, and it's a dub. A big win for Oak Ridge, 56-31 against the Eagles. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in here to this women's basketball broadcast. Coming up next, the men's basketball broadcast on TPSM. Mason Johnson and Chris Mafia will have that one ready for you guys. So in any case, thank you everybody, and tune in for the next game.